Hey, how's it going? Magician Faust here. Welcome back to part 4 of our Legend of Dragoon playthrough series. Last time we left off, we rescued Shauna, made it out of Helena prison, and escaped the guards that were chasing after us. Now, our goal is to make it all the way to the city of Bale and to Indel's castle so we can meet with King Albert. So, we are currently north of Serdio, and we are going to make our way into the Limestone Cave here. Enter. Right, and there's an item chest over there. Before we go any further, let's do a quick check on our characters. So you can see each character is currently level 5. If you go through the status on each one, you can see what they're wearing. All health's pretty good. We've already gone through the overall stats of each character, but just to give them a quick, brief show there. If anyone wants to pause and look at it, they're more than welcome to. Check on our additions. Dart's double slash is actually level 3 and almost level 4, so we're doing pretty good on that. Harpoon for Lavit's doing good, and Shauna does not have additions like we mentioned before. So let's go ahead and head over this way and grab this chest. We got a detonate rock. Now that is an attack item, but it's actually a pretty weak and useless one. Head down here, we can jump down and grab a little hidden chest here. It's a healing potion, okay. And we'll head back up the way we came, make our way around. And we'll run into some new enemies here. This is actually the first point in the game where you actually start running into enemies that really start doing status type effects. They don't do them always, but those status effects do get a little more common as the game progresses. Some of the enemies here can poison you, and I think some of them can stun you if I'm not mistaken. Shauna, you don't have addition, so we're not worried about you attacking, so we can just defend.
Yes.
As I've mentioned before, these wild enemies are not really good for experience or gold or anything, so I'm just using them as a way to level up our additions. So since Shauna doesn't have one, we will not be attacking with her unless we feel the need to. Right. Angel's Prayer got us a decent item there. Alright, head on this way. Here's a little slide thing here. If you control the direction you're going, you can actually make it to a couple chests here. This one has a bastard sword. Alright, we're going to equip that to Dart right away. So, look here, that's actually going to give him 5 more attack than we had before. Knight Shield. Who do I want to equip that to? Somebody with... we'll give you to Lavit since he's a knight. Makes sense to give the knight the Knight Shield. We'll make our way back up here and we'll go down this slide a second time. This time we will go straight. And in this chest we have 20 gold. Okay, not much, but every little bit adds up. Right here. Stepping stones. Shauna, be careful not to slip. Okay. And we'll slide down here. We'll go up here and get this item. Another total vanishing. Okay. Go way down. Oops. Yeah, if you jump backwards, you can see there's a little animation where it's like, hey, don't knock me over. Get this item. Body purifier. That would come in handy. And we'll jump off. Make our way out of here. Ah! Lavits! Dart! Lavits! Whoa! Phew. Huff, huff, huff. This is the second time you saved my life. Huff, huff. I was just around. Even though that was the case, I was lucky you were around, Dart. It'll be a long relationship we will have. Yep, that's right. Excuse me, you guys. Don't leave me like that. Alright, on to the next screen. We'll make our way up to the top here first. Get us a random encounter. One of those spider monsters. Shauna, defend. Dark hit.
Double flash.
Shauna, no. As you can see, Dark's doing quite a bit more damage now that he's got that better sword equipped. It's actually a 2-hit KO now on that thing, where it was 3 before. Let's continue on up this way. Over here we've got a chest. 100 gold. Alright. There's actually a rabbit-like frog creature down there. We'll get to that a little bit later. This way. And we'll head around here. Grab what's up here first. Burnout, alright. As I mentioned in one of the earlier videos, the game is pretty lenient at giving you a lot of these items, so that's helpful. Another Angel's Prayer, that's always helpful. This here, we'll get to that in a second. We'll get this random encounter out of the way first. Alright. Got us a new little fork here. Let's put this.
Yes. Double flash.
Go with Shauna.
Harpoon.
A little bulkier than the spiders we were facing. And one more that should do it. There we go. Alright. Now we'll do this. These are rock fireflies. Oh, you know a lot. Well, I used to be saved by these a lot. Me too. In particular, the ones close to a battlefield were helpful. Excuse me, don't just chat amongst yourselves. Leave me out. Tell me what they are. Oh. Oh boy. The light from a rock firefly has a healing power. Well, Shauna learned at least one thing. Well, well, I know something you don't know, too, Dart. What is that? I'm not telling. Well, you've been away from each other for 5 years. It's natural to not know about each other. Wait, my mom and I aren't like that. Every time I go back to Bale, she welcomes me with the same smile. What? Did I say something wrong? Let's get going. Your mother is waiting for you in Bale, right? Yeah. Alright, so those rock fireflies are actually free heal spots. So, playing the game and you wanted a little grinding area, you could actually grind a little bit here if you really wanted to. As I mentioned before, the wild enemies are not the most effective in terms of experience and everything, but they are, you can level up your additions and whatnot for free here pretty much. We'll head up this way first to the back of the cave. Because here we've got this little frog creature. Now first I'm going to get this chest. Flying spark net, alright. Hopefully I can do this pretty well on a keyboard, but if you actually chase this thing around, you can notice I'm actually getting a little closer to it. I should be able to catch it right here. It hops over there, and if I go over there, that gets us an item. So that's a poison guard. That's an equip item that keeps you from getting poisoned. So we'll actually equip that here in just a moment to one of our characters. Because, as I mentioned before, poison is a thing that exists in this game, and there's a section coming up where we might get poisoned, so it'd be nice to have something like that for one of our characters. We've got us a couple new enemies here. I know the one on the right's called an ugly balloon, believe it or not. The one on the left, I want to say, is called a bat, screaming bat, and an ugly balloon. Okay. I'll take out the ugly balloon first.
Yes! Double lash!
Yeah, we'll guard with you, Shauna, still. Hazardous gas. Okay. That there was actually an attempt to poison us. You see that little red glow around Shauna where she was guarding? She actually was immune to the poison. So we mentioned that in one of the earlier episodes about how guarding prevents status effects. That's a prime example of it coming into play. So, yeah, we missed. Alright. Let's go ahead and guard up with Shauna again. That bat's fast. Alright, let's see if we can hit you this time. There we go.
Yes! Double lash!
Alright. Now we can make our way back down and around the other side. Red chest here. Charm potion. Okay. Don't really have much need for those. But let's see here. Items. Go ahead and actually use a charm potion just to show you the risk encounter is actually being reduced. So now my arrow above my head is back to being blue. So a good rule of thumb in this game is anytime you see a save point, you can almost expect a event of some sort, whether it be a boss battle or a crucial moment to occur soon. So I'm going to go ahead and save before we make our way around. And this item here is a body purifier. And over here we get a bandana, which funnily enough is actually pretty useless. So if you go to the equipped items here, you see Dart already has a bandana equipped, and if we put it on Lavitz, we're actually lowering his stats because he has a better helmet. Shauna cannot equip it, so kind of a useless item at this point. Now for the poison guard, I'm actually going to give that to Dart here just to prevent him from getting poisoned. Go back to the additions real quick. Yeah, we're fine on additions for now. So let's make our way up here and on to the next area. there's something there. Could that be the much talked about guardian of the cave? Shauna, step back. Don't worry about me. I can help. It's coming. Uh-oh, what is that? Whoa, okay, that's close. Alright, if you remember back from episode 1, there was a lady, I think she was talking with Master Tasman about going to get help from Bale when their town was attacked. But they were not able to do so because there was a guardian in the cave. This is it. And I'm going to butcher the name, but I think it's pronounced Urobolus, something like that. But, let's see here. Save my items for now. I'll just have Dart hit you with a physical attack. Might use Shauna to throw a few attack items at you since we have them. So, we got 4 burnouts and a few spark nets. I'll use the spark net and hit you, and hopefully I can get a decent multiplier on this. I'm 162, okay. Like I said before, I am playing this on a keyboard, so it's not nearly going to do as much as I could potentially on like an actual controller. And I don't necessarily want to use the turbo feature built into the emulator because I just feel like that'd be cheating. So we'll just try to do what we can with the keyboard here. But as you can see, Shauna's magical abilities are coming in pretty handy. She's already doing well over twice as much damage with those attack items as Labbit's is. It's actually coming in handy that we put that poison guard on Dart because I believe the attack that he's using to hit Dart twice now would poison him if we didn't have that equipped. So it comes in handy we equipped it to him, and luckily he's attacking Dart instead of any of the other two. What do you say? Yellow now. Use another attack item. No, I'll save my attack item. I'll just have Shauna guard for now. What do we got here? Oh, I think that's a poison gas. Let's see if we do it. Now it's up there. Interesting thing about this, I'll just guard with Dart. We tried to attack him now. Shauna's able to hit him up there because she actually has a bow and arrow. So if we use the attack here just to show you, she can actually still hit it. Although she's not doing too much. But if we use any of the other characters, we're actually going to miss. We can't hit it. So I just wanted to show you that. I can't, it's too high to hit. So the appropriate strategy here is to just guard up with your characters while it's up there, or you can throw attack items. The attack items will still hit it. But I will hit it a few times with Shauna's bow and arrow. I don't want to necessarily waste any more attack items. And I'll just use the other two to guard for right now. Shauna's speed is definitely showing itself here. She's getting a lot of turns before Labbit and Dart get to make another move. Not an overly difficult boss battle, but can be challenging if you end up getting your characters poisoned. The poison damage will do 10% of that character's health every turn, which definitely can add up. It's kind of the reason the cave had a few of those body purifiers spread throughout it. This is sort of a way to cure that in battle if you needed to. We'll just go all out. Shauna can help attack, deal a few extra damage points here.
Yes! Double slash!
almost dead. And he's only hitting Dart with that poison attack. That's... Talk about some insane luck that we put the poison guard on him. Oh. And there we go. Dart gets the finishing blow. We did it. Now, let's get on our way to Indel's castle. Shauna. Uh-oh, that ain't good. Shauna! What? What in the world? What was... We got us a War God's Amulet. Everybody levels up, great. And if you've never played the game before, Shauna apparently has some mysterious magical property. What on earth happened? I don't know. Anyway, we're safe. We should think about how to get out of here. We'll be fine when we get to Bale. I think. Alright. Go around here and head out this way. So, that is an interesting turn of events. That mysterious power there is most likely why she was kidnapped in the first place. Fire to healing potion there. We should be able to make our way out of the cave. And since we have one picked up from the chest, I think we got one more charm potion. I will go ahead and use it. I don't buy them, but you know, since we have them for free from picking up this chest, we'll go ahead and use it. 50 more gold. Make our way out of the cave here. We have made it to the other side of Limestone Cave. Get us one random encounter here on the overworld. Oh, we actually have us a unique monster here. So in the game, I'm going to say there's 5 or 6 unique monsters in the game. These enemies typically have high evasion, and they typically drop some decent either items, a good amount of gold, or they have an amazing experience. But if we hit them, what you'll notice, as long as we don't miss, is we can only do 1 damage per hit. It doesn't run any run away. They do have a high chance of running away. And you can only deal 1 damage at a time. I believe the yellow bird has 4 HP if I'm not mistaken. But between the high evasion, only being able to do 1 damage at a time, 4 is, you know, not that easy to deal with, especially this early on in the game, and especially when they like to run away like that. So we are now to Bale. Definitely a more lively city than the town we originated at, Sellies. So before we go too far, we can start exploring. We'll go in here real quick. And since it's somebody's house, we'll just help ourselves to their 50 gold in this chest here. we'll talk to this little girl. Oh my god, it's Sir Lavitz. Oh, Sir Lavitz, please let me draw your portrait again. Oh, don't move. It'll be done soon. Don't move. So she's actually going to paint a portrait of Lavitz. And this is a completely optional thing, but this item will make an appearance a little bit later in the game. And by a little bit, I mean quite a bit later. As I said, though, it is completely optional. There's no extra rewards or no real quote-unquote benefit to getting it. Yes, here you go. Acquired portrait of Lavitz. Isn't it a little too handsome? I don't think so. Thank you. I'll treasure this. Okay. And that's that. We make our way up here. Not really any items up here or over here, just a little aesthetics you can explore and see a bunch of things. I don't think you can interact with anything up here if I'm not mistaken. Person on the right will win, so there's a looks like a chessboard, but I think there's only 2 pieces on the board, so I'm not sure how one player is going to win. But it is what it is. You can make your way down here. It just brings you to the inside of this little stack of items here. You would think there'd be one of those hidden stardust over here, but there's not. There's actually nothing over there. So, just make our way back out. Just a fun little area to go through, just to showcase some of the details they went through into making this game and the optional areas, make it more realistic and more make the world more lifelike. So we can go up this way. We'll talk. To the left is the castle of Indel. It's a beautiful castle and the pride of Serdio. So we'll actually head that way first. We'll go into the castle before we really explore too much of the rest of the city. So we'll go up this way. We'll come back and talk to these people afterwards. We are kind of in a rush to talk to the king after all. There's actually 3 entrances to the castle. You can go up the main staircase, or you can go in either one of the side entrances here. I'll go to the side. And talk to you. That's our Sir Lavitz. He really did come back alive. It is good as a charger. Of course, we got a chest here. Sparkle arrow. We're going to equip that to Shauna immediately. That'll give you a little more attack. We've got this War Gods amulet, increase the attacking rate. That's just mainly the accuracy of your hits. Not very useful in most battles, but against something like the yellow bird we ran into earlier, that could have been helpful. I'll just leave it off for now. We really don't need that. Head up this way. That's up the stairs. Let's head over here. Little room here. What is this place? It is a pompous place. Not really sure what's going on over here. Looks like some alchemy type stuff maybe. We can go to the training room here. Oh, Lavitz, welcome back. Everybody was worried about you. Talk to you. Sir Lavitz. Huff, huff. Nice to see you, Huff. Back safe. King Albert will be happy to meet with you. Alright. I don't think you can really interact with anything in here. Oh, it's like a showcase of armor. Oh yeah, you can randomly click around and interact with some of the environment. Not all of it, but most of it. Some things. Go in here, talk to this guy. Oh, Sir Lavitz, I knew it. I viewed your armor with my whole heart, Lavitz. Of course you came back alive. In the fireplace here, if we check it. Ouch, phew. get our Stardust. There's actually quite a few in the city here, so we're going to be picking those up as we move along. Up here, we're in the main part of the castle. Talk to you real quick. Sir Lavitz. It's really you, Sir Lavitz. When did you come back? Just got here. So we'll head down this ladder. Down this one. This actually takes us down into the sewers underneath the city. There's a wheel here, and if you look at the bottom left, there's a little canoe boat thing and a couple doors that are shut currently. So if we spin this wheel, it's actually going to unlock both of those doors. We'll come back to that later. That's all that's down there, so we'll make our way back up. And go into the rest of the castle. I don't think there's anything over here to interact with. Just randomly clicking on items. There's nothing over here, okay. We will talk with you. Oh boy, Sir Lavitz, when did you come back? And I told the other one, I just got here. And make our way over to the left here. There's a chest up there. Talk to you first. Sir Lavitz, welcome back. Nothing down here to interact with. Get away, buddy. And in the chest we have 50 gold. We got done robbing the little girl earlier, now we can rob the castle. Such a good night we are. Make our way back around, talk to the guards out here. Sir Lavitz, it's you, Sir Lavitz. Yep. Sir Lavitz, welcome back. And this here is actually the main entrance from the outside. It's the top of the ladder, or the staircase, excuse me, there. Head back in and make our way up further. And talk to a few more people here. This guy quits moving. Sir Lavitz, you are safe. I still cannot believe it, although you're in front of me. Welcome back, Sir Lavitz. The knight's motivation increases when they hear you are safe and sound. Go up here, talk to you. Well, Sir Lavitz, welcome back safely. Here, if you make around them. What's this? It's another Stardust. And of course, you're going to block the staircase on us. And then get out of the way. Thank you. And we can make our way around this way. Talk to you. The former King Carlo must be happy to hear from under the that from under the daisies. All right. We can make our way around this way, possibly. This way, we make our way to the balcony and go to this little room over there. I don't think there's anything to interact with over here, but we can go down this ladder. Little room here, nothing to interact with, but we've got a chest with an active ring. That's another equip item. I'm trying to remember what that one is. Dispiriting. It avoids dispiriting. So like the Poison Guard, that prevents a status known as dispiriting. It's completely useless this early in the game. We don't really use that for really anything yet, but later on that could be a useful item we might end up equipping. Head back around. Slowly working our way up to the main area here. Over here, we got another chest. 100 gold in there. Nothing to interact with here. Talk to you. Well, Sir Lavitz. Welcome back from the hell and total destruction of the knighthood. And make our way up to the top floor. We're in the King's Chamber. King Albert. I am the head of the First Knighthood, Lavitz Slambert. I am back from the field. Oh, Lavitz, I was feeling uneasy because I heard you were missing. Oh, please make yourself comfortable, everyone. Your Majesty, it's more than I deserve. Ha ha ha. It was true. His Majesty was so dismayed that he couldn't see to his affairs of state. Oh, Norsh, please don't tease me. Lavitz is a friend from my childhood, as well as a master in martial arts. Anyway, where have you been? After my first knighthood was wiped out, I was captured by Sandora and held against my will in Helena prison. What? In Helena? However, thanks to the act of this young man, I managed to break out. Let me introduce these people to you. Dart and Shauna. They are from Celes. I thank you for saving Lavitz. I appreciate it from the bottom of my heart. In gratitude for this, tell me if you need anything. I have a favor to ask. Is it possible to take care of Shauna in his castle? What? It seemed Imperial Sandora attacked Celes to take Shauna away, so it could go after Shauna anytime. And when I think of it, is that the reason you brought me here? Shauna. I can walk next to Dart. I've been working towards that. There's nothing we can do about the time we were apart, but I want to be with you forever. Unfortunately, you cannot leave her here. Imperial Sandora obtained the force called the Dragon and went on the offensive. We are holding the battle line in hopes, but if the Dragon can fly at low altitudes and directly attack the castle, we cannot defend it even with the high ramparts. There is no place safe in Serdio now. Besides, you do know how she feels about you, don't you? Shauna, it may be even more dangerous from now on. I don't mind as long as I can be with you, Dart. Well, I take back the request, but one more thing. I would like to ask a question to Minister Norsh. Ask me anything, son. My head is filled with all the legends and history of the continent of Endiness. I was on a journey to pursue the Black Monster. The Black Monster? The monster that attacked me 18 years ago. The only thing I know is that he deprived me of my parents and my hometown. You were a victim of the devil. I want to hear everything. Please tell me about it. There's hardly any information left. Everything that was related to him was reduced to ashes. The only thing I know is the Black Monster is called the Devil that disobeyed the Great Existence, and it is also known for devouring the God. Devouring the God? Yes, and surprisingly it shows up in history beginning 11,000 years ago. 11,000 years ago is the time the Dragon campaign ended. You're exactly right, Your Majesty. Instead, I will tell you the story of the Dragon campaign.
As if they were gods, Winglies ruled over all living creatures and used them as slaves. The enslaved suffered a terrible domination and injustice. Their anger turned to a flame of fury. Then a gust of wind blew throughout the lands, spreading the flame to a blazing fire. The wind was Emperor Diaz. 7 incarnations of dragons served the Emperor. Their bravery inspired people to take up arms. Thus began the Dragon campaign. It was a harsh war. Both people and Winglies suffered countless injuries and fatalities. After a long period of suffering, it was the humans who acquired the future. The age of humans had begun.
The Black Monster appeared after the Dragon campaign. Excuse me, sir. It's time for the war meeting. I see. Tell them we will come soon. Dart, Shauna, this war will be particularly harsh. A particularly harsh one for those who no longer have a home to return to. The castle is very quiet now. It is the best place to think about your future. This is our first time in a castle. Well, there is a place with a great view next to this room. Go enjoy yourself. The view from the castle. I see. Please excuse me. She is so hasty. Please excuse me too. Alright, and we're going to have a war meeting up here. We can head up here, but you can see, please wait until the war meeting is over. So, can't really go over there. They're in the middle of something. If we head out to the balcony here, we can meet up with Shauna and have a little conversation. Look at the background on that. From here, we can see all of Basel. Might we even be able to see Sellies? Sellies is over the mountain. Besides, we cannot see it anyway because we are so far. I hope everybody is safe. I'm sure they are okay. Yes, they are. According to the brief by my aide, most of the people in the village are safe. Really? I am relieved to hear that. But it will take time to rebuild the village. Still, good. I can meet everybody again. But we have bad news. Sendora is now readying itself to attack us. They are planning to use the dragon for its offensive. On Hoax. A dragon? If they release that monster in the battle, it will be total genocide. Our role as the knighthood is to stop it. I'm heading to Hoax now. Maintaining the battle line will determine the future of Basel. I have lived only for myself. I believed it was something I had to complete by myself, even if I had to leave Shauna and the people of the village behind. But when I came back, look at this. I almost lost my hometown again. Lavitz, I am going to Hoax with you. I don't want to see any more senseless bloodshed. What about the Black Monster? We have to end the war first. Once Dart makes up his mind, he never changes it. Of course I'm going to. I cannot stand the war either. I can fight too. You guys. Everything is determined, and now we have to prepare. Then, let's go to Bale now. There are item shops, weapon shops, and my home. Please meet my mother. She will be happy, because she hasn't had a guest for a while. Listen to that music. That just doesn't get you pumped to play the game and everything coming up for it. I mean, I don't know what's wrong with you. That is just... oh, man. Let's go ahead and head back into the castle, though. And we'll finish exploring the castle here. I think we've only got a couple more areas to go to. We can talk with you real quick. Why does Dole desire Shauna, even if it means destroying Sellies? There are many things strange about it. What'd you say after that? Why does Dole want Shauna? You? I heard there was somebody manipulating Dole. Who could it be? It's hardly likely to be our neighboring country, Tiberoa. Then, who could it be? We can head over this way. This actually leads over to the king's private chamber. We've got this mysterious individual here. I don't think there's anything to interact with him, but we'll talk to him. You are the brave man from Sellies, but this is the chamber of His Majesty, King Albert. You are not allowed to go in. Yep. Okay. Click on you again. And if we go down the ladder here, it's actually kind of a trap door of sorts. It's the king's got his own personal water slide, it looks like. Not a water slide, but you get my point. Guess that's more of a emergency exit if he needs to get out of the castle real quick. But we can head out that way. We can we've explored pretty much everything in the castle, so we will leave and we will go through the rest of Bale. Probably finish exploring Bale the rest of the way before we call this video up. Well, this one's running a little longer than the others have, but stopping partway through the city doesn't seem too good to me. Marsa Road, which leads to the commercial city Lohan, is closed. I'm having a hard time getting good stuff. I'm sorry about you. If we see this blue arrow here, those blue arrows actually indicate shops. So we go in here. This is obviously a weapon shop. And down here at this stack of spears, there is a stone among the spears. Stardust. We'll talk to the weapon shop here. See what you have to offer us. Buy. You already got that, and we already got that. Scale armor. We will go ahead and get you one on Dart. Sure, why not? You already have a leather jacket and a sallet. Yeah, we'll give Dart a better helmet as well. And I don't. 2 gold. Yeah, we'll give you a night shield as well. And we'll give Shauna a night shield too. Sell. We can sell all the old useless items we have. No sense in keeping those. And sell these bracelets. Those are useless as well. And we'll hang on to the other items just in case we want to use them in the future. We can always swap them out. But that gives our characters a good upgrade to their equipment. So let's go talk to some people. And my granddaughter is a knight. She's on a mission with our fiance to defend books. Good for her. Would you like some? Thank you. Daughter of this house has been waiting for her boyfriend for 10 years. Ugh. 10 years, huh? Don't think he's coming back after that. You know anything about the vice commander of the 5th Knighthood? He's my boyfriend. I'm convinced he is alive. I don't know what to tell you, but if it's been 10 years, he is probably not coming back. Down here, I think I actually want to get through this door here, but it is blocked off. So let's check around. I don't think there's anything to interact with that look like it. I don't want to waste too much time trying to find interactable items, but I do want to finish exploring the city before we call it a day. Down here, you can see there's a bucket of water in our way. What do you have to say? 5th Knighthood of Basil was annihilated during combat 2 years ago. There's no way he can still be alive. Yeah, unfortunately. The country of Serdio was divided in two. They're fighting this war now. So let's make our way down this little alley here. It's an easy to miss valley. Oh, of course, my battery is getting low again. Oh, Sir Lavitz, it's good to see you safe. We finish exploring the city before this becomes an issue. This is the clinic. Welcome to the clinic. We can treat 3 kinds of abnormal conditions: poison, fear, and dispiriting. So yeah, if you do end up getting poisoned or something, you can come here and get it healed. My baby sister is hospitalized upstairs. Upstairs here. Please be quiet. Not a problem. The healing light is somewhat mysterious. And if you go up here, this is just where you would get healed if you really needed to, but there's some patients in here. Talk to some of these people. This way. I want to be well soon. The nurse over there is pretty strict. These are patients who need long-term treatment. And if you go in here, this is where you would actually go to get cured of it. You'd go stand over here and hit the button, and they would heal you for a little cost of gold. This way. This is for employees only. For treatment, enter from the door in the back. So we don't need treatment, so we'll just head on out this way and back out the way we came. And we still have quite a bit left to explore the city, so since my battery's low, we've already been going for a little while. I think I will go ahead and save. Let me get to a save spot here, and then we'll come back and explore the rest of it. There's a little bit left to do. Down. And we can go in this door here. Yellow doors typically indicate the inns or the healing locations. We'll go over to this heal spot, or the, save spot here. And we'll save and we'll go ahead and wrap up this video. Like I said, I wanted to explore the rest of the city, but we've been going for a little while and my battery's getting low, so we'll go ahead and wrap it up. We did get a few more Stardust. We heard a little bit of the history of the Dragon campaign, so we got quite a bit done. But on that note, we're going to save, finish up, and if you enjoyed the video, I would appreciate it if you click the like button, thumbs up down below. Really helps me out. I love making these videos, and I hope you're enjoying watching them. If you have any comments, put them down in the comment section, and be sure to subscribe so that the next time we come out with the next part, it comes straight to your inbox, and you don't miss it. But on that note, thanks a lot for watching, and have a great rest of the day.